fire going on here. Huge fire.
Boy, it's pretty bad over there. It's not making me very happy in my heart, that's for sure. Instead, our whole house is burnt down. All right, we are setting off. It's a lot. Hey guys, welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. Today's video is super close to our heart. It was scary in the moment for us, but really what makes it hard for me to watch is just knowing that all of those people were going through so much all around us. And I'm honored to have known some of the people that I got to know, even in the Royal Lahaina Hotel, some amazing individuals. I'm honored that I have gotten to know families over the past couple of years that live in Lahaina, and I am honored to hear about their stories and to be able to maybe give a tiny bit of hope back to those families through you, our Nen fam. I am so pleased to announce that already in just the last few days, we have raised over $15,000 worth of supplies, and they have already started receiving them through Amazon. And so thank you so much to all of you out there who have found it in your heart to give. Guys, even if you could only give something for like $5, that can really go to help. I was sitting down here to film for you guys, and I glanced over at my journals, and this journal probably cost about $5, but it houses so many memories and things about my life and my treasures, and it reminded me of the sweet picture that I received from Lisa. And this is a picture, if you haven't seen my other video, she went to go to her home and see what was left, and this is what was left of her home. The home that she had made great memories in with her husband and her 2 children. And she was able to find this sitting just like this on her driveway. This is a remnant of one of her journals where she wrote, "My work is guided by God. My love is guided by God. My life is guided by God. In God I trust." This has become a sacred picture to me, and I have it right here in my sacred closet. And I realized as I sat down here, if these were just gone one day, it would just be heartbreaking to me because it just houses so many moments in my life and so many great treasures for me. I also sat down and noticed my boxes. I've got boxes for my kids, and inside of it is little notes that they've given me and drawings and letters that I've written to them, and just all of that, guys, it was just gone just overnight like that. So many lives were lost, and so many lives were just placed in complete turmoil. And so anything that you can give, please continue to give. You can give to the Suitcase Supplies, you can give to Sierra's Kitchen, you can give to the nonprofit Man and Mentors, or any of the GoFundMes that you see out there for the families. Just please continue to give. They have a long way to go and a hard road to travel, but I think you can help give little gifts of hope to those families who have lost everything. Please share this video so that this can get out to as many people as possible. I truly love you all. Thank you for giving. Hey guys, good morning. It is 6 a.m. The kiddos are still asleep. So I looked over and I still see smoke coming from that way. And so I'm not really sure if they have the fire out or not. But luckily, my mom was calling me at like 5:30 in the morning here, because at home it's a lot later, but she's calling me and she's like, "Are you okay? I heard about the fires in Maui, and are you far?" Like, yeah, we've been here during the hurricane and it knocked out all the power. And yes, a huge fire in Lahaina was coming right at us, and I had to go talk to the people at the front desk if they thought I was safer to evacuate my family. And I was able to talk to her, but I literally cannot move from this spot on my bed because as soon as I moved, she couldn't hear me. And so we must have a tiny bit of service right here. What a blessing, right? So then I was able to call Benji, because my mom had called me. I knew that the phone worked right here in this spot. Yay. And so there's people outside all over the place walking around with their like cell phones trying to get service. But I called Benji. He's not on this trip with us, if you didn't know, because girls soccer started for high school, and he's the high school head coach, and so he's not here. But I was able to get a hold of him, and I'm going to have him research like if we can drive through Lahaina to get to the airport. If not, then we're going to have to drive the opposite way. But I think that's really not good terrain, and I have like a 15-passenger vehicle. Also, I only have a half of a tank of gas, and a lot of the gas stations are closed. Everyone around here is closed. I just need to make sure that I can still go like a straight shot to the airport, and then our plane leaves tonight. But again, I'm not able to get on the internet or anything, and so I also asked him if he would please check if like the flights were still going out, if there's any problem with that. I think with the wind, stopping the wind is really stopped for the most part now. It looks like normal Maui wind, you know? I think it's gonna be okay, but just in case, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like wake everybody up, have them completely get ready to go, get packed up, and see if we can head that way, even though our plane doesn't leave for like 12 hours. I just wanna make sure we can get over there safely and be on time for our flight. And so that is the situation. I'll update you if I need to. If I don't update you and this is the end of the video, all went well and I got to the airport just fine. If I do update you, that's actually not good. So let's hope I don't update you. Okay, love you all. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. So in the other video where I left off is I woke up and the power still isn't on. Now here's the current situation. So we have a flight out tonight. They put warnings like for anyone not essential travel to not come into Maui. I'm thinking like it's morning time. I'm trying to have a strategy of what to do. So I'm thinking that we should make our way to the airport, right? Like that's what you would think, like even though it's not for like 12 hours that you're taking off, you should probably make your way to the airport. Well, both roads to the airport are closed. So I don't really know what to do. And I don't want to like pack up everything and get in our van and try to make our way to the airport and leave our room behind, because then like what if we can't get to the airport, and what if like they give our room to other people, which is totally understandable, maybe not vacationers, but people who've had to evacuate would take our room. So that's scary. So anyway, at this point I've gotten all the kids. We're gonna gather up. We're gonna kind of try to make a decision, a plan of action. Guys, listen up. This morning I was awoken by my mom's phone call, which was awesome because I was like thinking our phones wouldn't call, but my phone actually will call from our room, so that's good. So I was able to call Dad and Gabby, and so they were able to look at our flight. So far it doesn't say that our flight is delayed or anything like that, which is the good news. The bad news is they're saying that the roads are closed to the airport. So I thought we should probably get started trying to get to the airport, but then at the same time I don't want to leave behind our perfectly safe rooms that have running water, and we have electricity downstairs, and there's food, right? So I was like debating which one to do. So this is what I thought. Me and Janie are gonna go downstairs. We're gonna try to get breakfast, like a time when we can go to breakfast. And then I'm gonna go talk to the people in the lobby and see if there's any way we can book our rooms for one more night, just in case. So I'll just pay for the room for one more night. But we'll still do what we thought, which is pack all of our stuff out and see if we can start making our way to the airport. If that way, if we can't, we have a room to come back to. That's kind of the plan of action. Does everyone think that sounds okay? Okay, so right now me and Janie will go down. We'll see if we can get breakfast. Meanwhile, I want all of your stuff packed, be ready for the day. I'm heading down to see what the breakfast situation is. I'm hoping I can get my crew all fed before we try to head out to the airport. And again, I'm gonna get a room, hopefully. I gotta go down and talk to the front desk. So over there, where all that smoke is covering, is like Front Street and like the old town, like in Lahaina. It's beautiful. We've stayed in that area many times. They're saying that the fire has just taken out a ton of it, like almost all the way to Front Street, which if you've traveled here before, like those are all just old homes. And like the lady at the counter was telling me, her like childhood school has been burned down. Her brother's house has been burned down. Like, oh, it's just like heartbreaking. So although like I'm scared for our family and so forth, like my heart just goes out to those people. Guys, this is really serious. That was a little tricky. Finally, by the time we got to the end of the line, it took an hour and a half. Then I had to go gather everybody and I couldn't find half the middle. So luckily, Journey knew where they were. I knew where these guys were. I had to get a better way of communicating. You don't realize how much you text and keep your family safe until you can't text anymore. I just have to say the Royal Lahaina is amazing. Look at this food in the middle of like power outage and so much chaos. They still give us food.
Everyone here.
You guys doing okay? All right, try not to waste anything. Lots of people are waiting to get their food.
Hi, honey.
It's okay.
Hey, I just got a report from the news that says that they are allowing people to leave on the bypass road, which is the road right next to Panda Express where you and Trey and all the kids love to eat there.
Okay, this is the only problem. Can we trust that news report? Because literally there's like 15
Yeah, so if you go, the only option is the bypass road. Everything in Lahaina is closed. If you get to that point where where you get to that road, it's right almost at the beginning of Lahaina. So if they're not gonna let you out, you wouldn't be able to probably take the bypass road to the airport anyway.
Okay, but my worry is we're down to a half a tank of gas in both of our vehicles. And so are we willing to waste our gas to go see if we can get out there? Or do we want to wait until we absolutely have to go or we'll miss our flight?
I would say you have to use your higher power and ask
All right,
for inspiration on that one, because I don't know what the right answer is. I'll just keep listening to the news and see if there's any changes, and I'll let you know.
all right. Well, we're going to gather all of our bags. I'll talk to the kids and kind of get their opinion of if we want to try.
Okay, I love you.
Guys.
Be safe.
See you. Okay.
Okay, I'll call you in like an hour, see if I have any update. Okay, love you.
Okay.
All right, this is the situation, guys. We feel really good. We all knelt down, say a prayer. We're going to leave at 1:30, and that's 8 hours before our flight. So we're hoping that we can make it around the Lahaina bypass. They'll let us through. We just got a call from Benji, and he said that the news says that the bypass is open. I don't know if I believe it totally, just because their stewardess still down in the lobby, and they've been waiting since 9:30 last night to go. You would think that they would be most up to date. Anyway, we're gonna try with everybody. Also, we're going to see if it's possible that we can keep these rooms back here and just pay for another night, just on the off chance that we do have to come back. Also, we only have a half a tank of gas, and so if we do have to come back, we might have used up all of our gas, and they don't have more gas stations here, so that could also put us in a lurch. So that's why we're being very prayerful about what to do. There's people out there trying to enjoy their vacation still, trying to get their mind off of everything. But guys, the smoke has gotten a little bit better over there, and so we are gonna brave it to see if they've opened the roads. Okay, we're packing up our final things. I went out in the hallway, and this cute family is just getting into their room, and I asked them if they were in the fire, and they said yes, they had to evacuate. And I said, how was your house? And they said, our whole house is burnt down. Is that not the saddest thing? It's just awful. I just feel so bad for the people who've lived here for so long, and all of their stuff is just gone in a heartbeat like that. It's just, it's so sad. Try to get everyone loaded in the car and try to get going. Hopefully make our way to the airport. All right, everything out in the hallway. Everyone take one more glance through your room, okay? To make sure you're not leaving anything behind. Okay, everything's out in the hall. I think we're ready to go. Trying to put on a brave face for the family, but I'm terrified. I need to get all 16 up.
Thin skin, underwater.
Got the fires to the airport and get her safe.
Stay silent, you don't
It's a lot. I need to remember there's families that literally have seen their house burned down today, so I got this. I got this. We're gonna be okay. Bye, Maui. We love you. We will be back.
Anyone's time.
It's the bypass here, but they were turning everyone around at the stoplight, and that was about 6, 7 o'clock this morning.
So as it stands, you heard the guy talking that he thinks that they're gonna turn us around at the light. I'm praying that they don't, because if we have to turn and go the long way, it's like super windy roads, and it's like a cutoff on the side, and I have a 15-passenger van, and I only have a half tank of gas. So yeah, I don't wanna go that way, so I'm just praying they'll let us go through the bypass that Benji talked to me about. Yeah, I heard there's over 2,000 people at the airport, and so are we crazy for setting off for the airport? Should we just stay for a couple days? They said we could keep 2 rooms and just switch everyone to 2 rooms. We're gonna try. We're gonna say a prayer first, and then we're gonna set out and try. All right, we are setting off. 16 of us, 2 vans, off to see if they will let us make it through. I'm really scared to go the other way, so I'm hoping and praying that they let us go. All right, guys, my worst nightmare. I think they're just trying to turn people around, which is not good. All right, so here is the current situation. They turned us around. I said, how do you want me to get out of here? And he said, well, you're currently trying to go in Lahaina and then go up. And I said, no, I'm trying to get out. I said, can I get out the north way? And he said, with some care, and I'm on like a quarter to a half a tank of gas. And he's like, well, that's a problem. So we just got done talking to a police officer, and he said that even if we do get gas, he wouldn't venture that. He said, have you ever been on there before? And I said, no. And he said, it's very windy, and there is a sheer drop off. And he's like, it's not a small drop off. It's like you drop off, you're gone. And He said, so I probably would not brave that in this van. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, that's scary. I'm still gonna go this way to see if some crazy chance they'll take cash for a little bit of gas to fill up so that when the road does open up, that I know I have plenty of gas to get to the airport. But I don't know, I think we're out of luck. All right, so we have been looking for a gas station, have not been able to find an open one yet. I don't want to, yeah, I'm getting kind of low on gas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the hotel. I'm not gonna get out all the luggage. I'm just gonna get out like the necessities of what we need. Gonna go to our room. Maybe I'll let the kids go swimming again for like something to get their mind off of it, and like maybe I'll just keep trying like every half hour and see if they'll let us through. Yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. We found a spot in our room that we can make phone calls. I just found out though that the banyan tree, even the huge banyan tree in the middle of Lahaina, I think has also been burnt down. The school by it, like everywhere that we've been, like every time we come here, all the amazing little shops and the movie theater, it's all gone. Feels like I'm in a bad nightmare. Right, I'm gonna go check if it's open. If by some crazy reason it's open, then I'm gonna come back, grab the kids, and head to the airport. If it's not, then I don't want to chance it because there's thousands of people at the airport, and if I'm running late or anything happens, like, yeah, we would just be stranded, and I don't want to be stranded. And I've only got a little over a quarter tank of gas, so it's like barely enough to get there if things go smoothly, but like if it's back-to-back traffic also, I would literally run out of gas. And so gas station by the airports are working, and so if we could get on that side of the island, then we'd be okay.
Let's just say one last prayer.
We're gonna say one last prayer and try to go see if they'll let us through. We're just parked right here in front of the hotel. The hotel staff is amazing. I would say if there was ever a state of emergency in Maui, I'm really glad that we were staying at the Royal Lahaina. I'm really grateful for them. Wait a minute.
Wait, Mom, they're letting people go through, I think. It looks like it.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
Mom, I think we should go back.
You think we should go gather the kids and try to go?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't want to be one of the thousands of people stuck at the airport.
If they're letting people go right now, we should hurry and go turn back and tell everybody to hurry and get in the car.
I mean, I guess worst case, we're in the car and we get turned back around again, right?
Yes. It looks like a lot of people were just going.
Are they letting people through to the bypass now?
Go straight to the bypass only.
Okay.
Careful of merging.
Okay, Mom, let's go.
All right, we're gonna go back and gather the kids.
Speedy, speedy.
Oh, guys, I'm scared. I'm gonna cry just at the thought. Like, what if we don't make the thing and we're stuck in the airport? Okay, breathe. Okay, we're gonna go get the kids.
We got
them in the car. We got this.
Holy crap.
Son. Okay, huge problem.